Hey lads and ladies, Royalivi here and welcome to Season 2 episode 8 of the Sorare Road to Glory. First things first, let's take a look at game week trends in 66, where I managed to hit the second Ethereum threshold in dramatic fashion. Dramatic fashion. Absolute nail-biter for the boys, but Zine and Fleming came in with an important goal for me, and hey, this is just proof that training your players can be the difference between winning 20 quid or not. Very close to not hitting that second threshold this week, so I'll take the good luck as it comes. Not really much to say about my other entries. I'll take a look at my revitalised America Limited team, and big sadness for Brad Stuver in goals. He got injured while getting lobbed from the halfway line, so pretty brutal moment for him right there. Carlos Gil, I mean, just fucking sick at football really, isn't he? Bloke bang out a 100 score on his debut for me thanks to an assist, but unfortunately Prizbilko is not fucking sick at football. Not really a big deal as the rest of the team was pretty below par anyway, but I realised he would not cut it for me going forward, so I needed a new forward for my America Limited team. I've been banging on about getting Driussi to complete the America Limited team, but you know what, honestly I think he's just too overpriced to justify purchasing right now at 0.2 Ethereum for his limited card. It just seems like a lot. I think this price isn't helped by the fact that these are his first limited cards on Sorare, whereas a lot of other MLS forwards will have limited cards from prior seasons, so that has definitely caused an inflation in his price, combined with him being the in-form forward in the MLS right now. So after a bit of further scouting, I've landed on Johnny Russell as a more budget-friendly option to lead the line. Let's get the analytical glasses on here and compare his SO5 scores with Driussi. They have similar scores in their last 40 games. In fact, Russell has got the higher average score in his last 40, believe it or not. But Russell has had a very mediocre start to the MLS this season. If we take a look at his scores towards the end of last season, I mean, we can see he performs decently well when things are going good for Kansas. They're not going good for Kansas right now, though. In fact, they're going pretty shit for Kansas right now. He is contracted there for another 2.5 years, so at least there will be some future utility to him despite his advancing age, and he's always typically started for them on the right wing, so I went out and picked Russell up for 0.06 Ethereum, about £135. He's 3 times cheaper than Driussi right now, and I mean Driussi would definitely be the better option, no question about that, but for the price disparity, no chance. I mean, always sort of be my MO with Sorare, so to speak, is to buy players out of form when they dip in price as good options to have in the club or to sell on in the future, and I think Russell is the perfect example of that. So he was up top leading my America lineup for game week 268, where he was joined alongside new signing Aljaz Ivicic, who I got in due to Hammett and Stuver picking up injuries. Maybe slightly overpaid for him, seeing as it is his card from last season, but I bought him from a good friend of the channel, Backman, so no drama. I mean, except, well, there was fucking drama, because for seemingly no fucking reason, Ivicic wasn't in the squad for the Portland game. Bingham started in net for his debut, and I mean, Ivicic has started in goal every fucking game this season. I go and buy the fucker, and the manager doesn't select him. Like, fuck me. I swear I'm cursed or something. This shit happens quite a lot to me. Bill Hammett finally came back from injury at least, but then he went off injured again in the 49th minute. So I've got 3 fucking limited goalkeepers in Hammett, Ivicic, and Stuver, and I don't have a fucking clue what's going on with any of them. What a day. Disaster averted for the time being, at least, as the limited team wouldn't have won anything major anyway. Armada had a stand-up performance, at least in a 4-1 win, but hopefully these lads can kick on and compete at higher reward brackets sooner rather than later. Hartberg then drew 3-0, which is kind of mad. A lot of goals for them and a big point in securing their place in the top flight next season in Austria. Unfortunately, the individual scores were less than ideal, so nothing came from their win for me in SO5. They didn't win, they drew. I meant draw. Can't be fucked to edit it out, alright, so just I don't know, deal with it. All-Star and Specialist Limited were both pointless, and America Rare was basically just a trading team, but one thing of note to mention for my America Rare lads is that Shiny Ashiki has left Colorado to join Charlotte FC. So to commemorate his time at Colorado, I've put together a highlights reel of some of Shiny Ashiki's best moments. And to celebrate his subsequent move to Charlotte FC, I've put together a highlight reel of some of his best moments at his new club. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! All jokes aside, anyone who has watched my channel for a while now knows I rip into Shiny Ashiki a fair bit. He's sort of been the laughing stock of my channel, so to speak. Well, when you're not laughing at my trim, that is. That's why I've wore a hoodie today, so you can't bully me anymore, alright? I've had enough. And yeah, I think this new move could be just what he needs right now in his career. I have actually fended off a few offers for Shiny Ashiki in the last few weeks after hearing of this move happening, and as it stands right now, he's my main forward in my MLS team for All-Star now that the European leagues are ending. So gone from barely using him and ripping the shit out of him on a weekly basis to him now being my main man up top. So yeah, what a funny game So 5 can be, and hey, here's to the future Shiny Ashiki. I'm looking forward to pastures new from here on out. And then in All-Star Rare, the fuckery continued. I selected Cone to go in net as my common option here, and he was fucking benched for RB Salzburg's game in the league. And I mean, maybe I should have seen this one coming with Salzburg already having won the league at this point, but still kind of unexpected. I think you can see why I've titled the video about goalkeepers this week, but no need to panic everyone, because I've got Zian Fleming, one of the new goats of the channel. Shout out to Freemo as well if he's watching this. Our boy Fleming came in clutch with 2 goals and a huge win for Fortuna. Not quite clear of relegation yet, but Fleming's recent performances have definitely gone a long way in giving them the best chance of survival. I mean, just look at his recent So 5 scores for fuck's sake. If Fortuna stay up or he gets a move to a bigger club over the summer, I think he could smash it next season and we could see a big price spike for him come late July, early August. And then AZ pulled off a decent tour draw against Ajax, hit that second threshold courtesy of a Bruno Martins Indy goal line clearance. What a lad. So yeah, shit week really. Always hard when the seasons are coming to an end. If anything, it's just stressing me out having the European season still going at this point. Looking forward to a summer break to allow me to do a big reshuffle of my European teams going into next season. Might need some more funds for that. So speaking of funds, I've gone out and sold my Keaton Parks Rare. If we look here on Sorare data, we can see I got him in December last year for 0.06 Ethereum, and over here I've managed to sell him on for 0.165 Ethereum and almost £200 profit on him. So very tidy stuff. So I thought I'd offload Parks after his recent spike in So 5 scores, as we can see here. And honestly, when the European seasons end, I think my America Rare team will purely be a threshold hitting squad for All-Star Rare anyway, so no need to hold on to him when the Ethereum would perhaps be better utilised elsewhere. As I say, I think I'll potentially look to go out and buy some limited Euro players with it over the summer break to get stronger setups there for next season. Game week 269, I just about managed to squeeze out an All-Star Rare team. I did have to put a DMP in goal and a common up top, seeing as Zian Fleming was suspended for his side's game. What a shocking bloke he is. And the team unfortunately was not at the races this week. Nice all-around score from Freddie in midfield, but very poor scores elsewhere meant I missed out on the chance of picking up some extra Ethereum. So let's take a look at my teams for a big game week 270. Honestly, I'm a bit down about my chances with how shit everything's gone for me lately. Send your thoughts and prayers for me in the comments below, lads and ladies. We've got the usual setup in All-Star Rare, the AZ lads with Fleming up top, Common Chesney in net. I've then got the Hartberg gang along with Luca Mizell repping me in Challenger Europe. If results go Hartberg's way this weekend, they can officially be safe from relegation. So yeah, I'm on the Hartberg boys. In limited All-Star Rare, I've then gone for a very strong lineup this week. Unsure on the goalkeeper situation with a lot of my America players such as Ivicic, Stuver and Hamid, so I didn't want to risk Carlos Gil, Cascante and Russell being put in with a DMP goalkeeper, as they're some of my strongest players. So they're lining up alongside Oblak and Pepe, who I must say, since winning as a reward, has done very well for Porto, so hoping for some big things from this lineup here. I've then still got a decent team out in America Limited, to be fair. Here it all just comes down to whether Ivicic is back in the lineup. Apparently he picked up a little injury, which is why he missed last game, so fingers crossed he is back as the numero uno. And then the limited Hartberg lads with Martin Anga at the back here. Don't expect much from this team, but you never know, worth a shot. And I've then got a specialist rare team out with the America lads. Cow and Shiny Ashiki rocking up with a last 15 under 40, making this team eligible to play. Don't think Stuver will be back from injury in time, so likely a bust before the game even kicks off. But hey, why not put them in here? They've just been training anyway, so no drama. And then a limited specialist team. Absolute clusterfuck of a lineup here, along with Brad Stuver, again, who probably won't play. But hey, fuck it. YOLO for the boys. We will see what happens. So yeah, thanks for watching. I've been Royalivi. I'm now in phase 3 of the footy and beta as well, by the way, so looking forward to doing a video on my beta playthrough for that in the coming weeks, so do subscribe to check that out when it drops. Like, comment, subscribe and all that jazz, and I will catch you next time.